Being fast at Castle Combe, I don't think makes you a driver.
It's an odd circuit.
There's like 6 corners.
Man, I'm saying it like it's a Lego
couple of chicanes.
track.
Well, it is.
Don't mean you're a driver just because you got the Lego land license.
How you open it, John?
What are the questions? I need to prepare.
What's the question?
Shut up.
There we go. The anger.
There's a lot.
Should we leave the questions
I
to
love
the
it.
end?
I love how
or should
he
we-
gets angry towards me because of this. That's what it is.
He's
He's
angry.
angry.
Himself.
He's angry at himself,
We
and
haven't
so he's
even
taking
started.
the anger out on me because I've given a product free of charge.
Welcome back
that's
to
failed.
the RatDog podcast, everybody. We appreciate the reception that we got from
How
the
you'll
last
say. How you'll say.
Why was that French as well?
Yeah, that was really weird.
How would say. Je ne sais quoi.
The reception was amazing in the last episode.
Yes, it was.
And
And it's only thanks to these guys.
these guys
And to you.
listening and watching.
Yeah. It would be nice to know what the ratio of listening to watching was.
Yeah. What did we
Yeah.
get? No, let's not. No
Facts.
No facts and figures on the podcast.
Okay.
It was quite well on Spotify, actually.
Did it?
Yeah,
Wow.
for the first thing, and we only posted it, the day before it actually went
At the wrong
on
time.
Spotify. Sharp here.
Okay.
8
Scheduling.
p.m. not a.m.
I don't know. Why is Peter here?
I'm filling in for Nuno.
Well, you don't want to be involved in RatDog anymore, so...
Where's the balaclava?
My name is not. No, I'm not going there.
Oh,
Ooh. Don't be like that.
okay.
Peter has something to say.
Yeah, let's
Are
clear
you
that.
making
Let's
me-
go straight into it.
Are you making me do it now?
Yes, immediately.
So we're filming this on Monday the 16th of June. We leave for the Nurburgring N24 on Thursday this week. Peter, are you coming with us?
I will not be attending the N24. No.
Bum, bum, bum. And he's waited till today to tell us. How long you known for, Peter?
A couple of weeks.
You're actually a mouse.
Yeah, but you.
You're such a snake.
Come on. And the pad hasn't arrived yet for the Mercedes.
When are they going to come?
I don't know.
He hasn't fucking ordered them.
They've been
He
ordered
has
since
not.
the 11th.
He knew he wasn't coming, so he doesn't care if that limo is safe
You
or
don't
not. He's not.
care at all.
I will last minute order something.
How
I
do you
have
just
to.
fake being friends with us
What
like
do you mean
this?
fake?
Like
don't-
You're
all
my
like
only friend.
running around ha 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 hee hee
No,
as
we're
we're
not.
doing stuff on the limo,
This
and
is
you
just
know
a
you're not
marketing
coming.
thing. It's just a marketing thing. That's the only reason he wants
Just
to be involved with
TRS
us.
marketing.
Did he just say we're his only friends?
I do have a lot of friends, actually.
Where's the Wolfgang?
Where they at?
That's who I'm going to see.
Wolfpack, sorry.
Do they listen to the podcast, Peter?
No.
Do they know about the podcast, Peter?
No.
So
See,
we've been
you're
traded
not a real
out
friend.
for a bunch of people that we've never met.
Yes.
So, as
Cool.
you all know, Peter's rich and from the Cotswolds, so he likes to separate his ghetto life to his nice
He's
life.
going to have 2 sets of friends.
Mm.
Friends that he can chill and barbecue with and do cool stuff with, and then the friends that sit around cross-legged with chinos up going,
Okay, all right, let's move on. That's enough
you,
of
thank you.
Peter.
It's all right. No, I like your friends, Peter. I've never met them, but I'm sure we'll like
They
them.
sound like...
No
Oh,
C word.
Jack.
Keyword.
Jack.
Blaspheme.
Big beep.
No.
Beep.
I'm not editing it.
I beeped it.
I hope your mum sees this.
That's okay.
Oh, we're bringing his mum back into it.
And
Oh, wait, do you know how many people sent me a screen recording of that one little clip and went, what did Debs do? I was like, how do you know my mum's name?
What hasn't she done, really?
They know.
How do they know my mum's name?
okay,
Jake,
let's
come
get
on
into
up.
it. Let's get into it.
No one knows my mum.
Jack, what have you been up to this week?
This week? What
Not
have I
this
been
week.
up to?
You know what I mean. In the past 7 days.
The past 7 days? Not a lot, to be honest. Just been on the graft. Came to try and help you do shit in your car and I hurt myself, so I walked out.
Yeah. So recently, in our videos, I have started the interior of my car, which is a lot of metalwork, a lot of grinding. We'll get into that because it's not
Yeah,
about
we
me
will.
right now. It's not about me. It's not about me. We took the roof off, and the next day, Jack decided to be helpful, which I appreciate, and pick up the roof and take it to the skip outside. And he mashed up his finger. He just come in and it was just gushing everywhere, and I was just like,
There's
oh
still
my
blood
God.
on the floor downstairs. I tried to clean it up, but I couldn't.
Can we see the finger?
Some
It
crime
doesn't even
scene.
look that bad right now, but it hurts because
was
like
so-
you can open it up,
No, oh, no.
But you can-
No, I don't need to say
okay.
that.
and it's like cracked my nail, and there's
Oh,
still
how did you manage?
there's metal inside, and yeah, like when I was asleep last night, I accidentally pulled it back, and I was and blood. all over my
Okay,
bed.
next.
Have you had a tetanus jab?
A what?
See, because he hasn't worked in the motor
Sorry?
industry, so he hasn't had a tetanus
I
jab.
thought everyone had a tetanus jab.
I think it was a secondary school thing, no?
He's probably had like Hep B jabs.
Well, Jack didn't go to school, so
I didn't do that.
Jack didn't go to school. Jack grew up with the hard knock life.
Mum, I promise I went. Promise.
That's why he's with us, because he didn't go to school.
How was your week, Jake?
My week was good. There has been some motivation on the 92. I really need to get this done.
Just mental motivation, no physical.
Mentally getting myself back in the
actions.
place that I can start pulling the engine apart, the bits that need to be done. You getting on with your stuff is making me feel like I'm being lazy.
Good.
So, yeah, the 92 is back on. I was in Saturday helping Nuno with some little bits of fabrication. So it was quite nice.
saw that.
We spent most of the night not talking because the music was on and I was grinding and welding. But
Sometimes that's the vibe.
shit got done.
Mm.
So it was good.
I've
It
seen
was
what you
very good.
did. It's good. It's good. It's good.
And
Even
then-
if it's temporary or whatever, but
It was
looked good.
Friday night. I don't think it's temporary.
You were saying it's temporary.
What did you build? What did you do?
I thought
6
he knew
hours
this.
of work was not
It was
temporary.
a bracket for the cooler expansion tank.
Yeah.
And it was really nice, bent aluminium, like shaped up, like you rounded off the corners, like those.
I just
was there
built it.
rivets and stuff in
I
it?
just built it with a grinder.
It was really nice. It
And
was
it's
really
temporary.
nice. And he said it's temporary to me.
Yeah,
I'm hurt.
he's mentioned that. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't realise I was just a temporary fabricator.
I don't
Wait,
think he was a fabricator.
that's savage, you know.
That is. That's
I wouldn't have that
I'm
if I
hurt.
was you. Personally, if that was me, yeah.
And I can see him as well. That's the worst thing. I can see him out of shot.
So Nuno's got a business to run, so he's over there in his office. I'm saying there, it's a podcast. He's over to our right. And he is in his little office with the glass window, and we could see him.
It's like being at the zoo, really, isn't it? Seeing an animal behind the window.
Oh my
Some
god!
bold gorilla.
Yeah, if you haven't seen his new hair, look in the last video and you'll see it.
Big old silverback. It's all right. My work's been called temporary, so I'm firing shots.
That's how your week's gone.
How's your week
Yep.
been?
And then we've had Father's Day,
My
obviously.
week? Oh yeah,
That was cool. I enjoyed Father's Day.
really? It was
Yeah,
all
of course
about
it
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ticked off Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers out there.
Oh, Peter's a
Hustling.
father as well.
Yep,
What
yep.
What did you do? What did
I just
what
asked for
happened?
one thing on Father's Day.
What did you get?
I asked for a Leighton. That's all I wanted.
Did you get it?
Yeah, extra 3 hours. Was
What
nice.
time do you get up?
9 a.m.
That's not late, bro.
It's normally 6, so I'll take it.
I
What are
don't
you getting
believe
up at
that.
6 for?
I don't believe
That's
that.
when she wakes up.
What? So you get up?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not for me.
That's got to get in the shower. I've got to look after Flo.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, babies are a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot.
Peter's got a small child.
Yep, 9 months old. But she can now feed herself, which is really nice. That 10-minute bit of feeding time, she can do it herself.
What do you mean feed herself?
As in,
Like,
like,
hold the
she-
bottle.
She can hand.
Hold the bottle,
I
drink
would-
herself.
I always imagine your kid making cereal and all.
Whoa.
No, 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 no.
She's advanced, but not that advanced.
I remember we went for lunch and my sister came out and Max was probably about 13 months old and we're in this pub. My sister just turns around to someone. She's like, how old's the baby? And I was like, he's 13 months old. She's like, but we're in a pub. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, what are you going to do? Just get him like chicken nuggets? I'm like, no, not at 12 months old. He's not eating chicken nuggets.
No.
That's how detached my sister is from the reality of children.
I don't understand it at all. It's
What,
so
children?
complicated. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I don't think anyone does when they start it, though. You just have to figure it out.
It just becomes your
It
life.
becomes your life. It takes over everything.
It's not for me.
Long thing.
Long thing. 18 years at least.
Way too selfish for that.
Hey, hopefully sooner for you because you got a girl.
Yeah, but I have to worry about... If you have a boy, you have to worry about one penis. With a girl, I have to worry about every single penis in the world.
No, not every single one.
I mean, John's not included.
John's
Stop.
isn't going to go in it. Mine's
Sorry.
not. Jake's
Okay.
not. Nuno's
Okay.
not. Don't know
No,
about
okay.
Hugo.
Max might though.
There we go.
But that's not bad.
Yeah, but is he good enough for my daughter?
It's from Dav.
Let's not start. Okay.
That's a Dav.
How was my week, John?
How was your week, John? Well, we know how it is because we had Wednesday video that was all about you.
So my week was a lot of stressing about a new podcast and it wasn't so much stressing, it was just a lot of time went into preparing metal. Sorry, that was a burp.
Professional outfit here.
But the progress is very satisfying to watch. The roof's off, my 330, and Jake has let me borrow some tools. Mm-hmm. Some tools. If you guys are watching, you can see the state of this.
They probably don't know what it looked like when it started.
Oh, they saw it in the video.
Oh yeah, but it didn't look like that.
No.
It looked like that. What was
So,
I saying?
I can't remember what they're called though. That thing. It's Sid's toy.
From Toy Story 1.
Toy Story 1 with the spider legs, but the
and
doll's
the baby head, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it looked like now.
that's what it looks like now.
It's mash up. So I think the poly scratch only works for doing
Flat surfaces.
and being very gentle.
Which
Not
you
very
were
gentle. I was not very gentle.
Well, I know, because you're asking me how to sharpen up a twist knot brush.
Yeah, it's now polishing the metal instead of cutting it.
When there's sparks coming off of the poly scratch brush,
Yeah.
stop.
Really?
Not the poly scratch, a
The
twist knot.
Stop.
It's too hot.
Stop.
Oh.
It's because you've probably gone, sod what Jake says, full speed.
No. The speeds I religiously kept to. So there's RPM measures.
There's
that you have to-
optimal RPM for certain tools that go onto
the
grinders.
variable grinder, the variable speed grinder, and I adhered to all of them, but maybe not the pressure.
Man, just load it up. But it's okay. This is what I bought these for you to try.
How much
the
are they?
transformer kept on tripping when I was using a twist knot.
It's a lot of ampage, isn't it?
Because I was
What?
leaning on it.
That's why it's polishing. Did it clean any quicker?
It felt like it did to me.
Okay, well, it's a complete myth. It doesn't.
Okay, all right.
Let the disc do the work.
No,
So where you were like, I've done 2 hours and I'm really tired already.
it's because I'm like
putting
doing a
like
handstand on my
400.
grinder.
400 horsepower for a grinder just to remove some rust.
So yeah, that's kind of how my week went. And I this poly scratch tool, I googled instantly how expensive it was when bits started coming off it, and I was like, I can't tell Jake, I can't tell anyone. And then I confided in Nuno first of all, and then he immediately snaked me on the walkie-talkies. And then I said it to Jack, and then he was like, I'm gonna tell him.
But it was going to wear out.
I
That's
left
fine.
it to you to tell him.
Where did you find the price for that, by the way?
It was on Google. It was really hard to find as well.
But if
Yeah.
you want one,
It was in
head over
euros.
to
It's a new
Lamborghini
product.
Modding Services.
But it is really good. It is really good. I would recommend, yeah.
For
I would
mastic
recommend.
removal and stuff like an
And seam
underseal.
sealer, underseal, that just eats for it. As soon as you turn it on and touch it, it's gone. It's gone.
Well,
It's gone.
they are £55 list price
Oh, so what I saw was
plus VAT.
80 euros.
Yeah, which is about 55 quid plus VAT.
Okay, all right. I can't do maths like that.
But
£60.
yeah, but it would give the I don't sell stuff at list price. So if anyone wants
Little
poly
markup.
scratch, Lamborghini Welding.
RatDog Media, and I'll sort it out and take a percentage.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll
like
do.
everyone's
Give you a
getting
discount.
everyone's getting some on the top.
I have to have a cut, so
Yeah.
Anyway, Peter, how
Come on,
was
Peter.
your week?
Good. I've been on a bit of a spending spree again.
Oh, just vibes. You're feeling it out.
Vibes.
Haven't spent money in that long, so
Is this in lieu for your weekend trip away with the
No,
Wolfpack?
it's not about that, no. Spending for the E30 in preparation.
oh,
Got any poly scratch yet?
No, I don't need that.
don't laugh like that.
So
That's rude.
I want to do full resto on it. So we'll
Okay.
be back to bare metal, but I'm not doing the work.
So tell the people what you have.
Okay.
There's a surprise.
Specifically.
Okay, we've got
It's going to have the stupid color name in it, isn't it?
what?
Go on.
The colour of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
It's
red.
neon blau. Blau.
It's a special edition, isn't
Special
it?
edition. One of 150 worldwide.
The nod.
Neon Blau. But no, I've been buying suspension arms, bushes, but I want OEM stuff. And just a factory rebuild. But still slammed.
So
Or
who's
BBSs.
doing the work? Because you don't do any work.
No, I don't like doing that. So, guys across the road from us called Dynamic Classics do a lot of classic car restoration and have agreed that John can record as much and as little as he wants of these
Wait, I
restoration.
don't know about
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
That's right. We didn't know about N24 till this evening.
fair
This
enough.
is why Peter's such a little snake.
That's so good, isn't
He'll
it?
then come out of this and be like, I told you guys this ages ago. No, you
Nothing
didn't.
that you've sprung on onto me by surprise has ever benefited me.
This is benefiting you. It's content, surely.
I don't believe it. There's a catch somewhere.
No, they have loads of cars in as well. You get so much good content.
I've also Peter comes in threes, so there's going to be a third thing
where I'm
he's
gone for like 2 weeks.
where he's not told us,
Mm-hmm.
but we'll probably learn it this evening.
Okay.
So number 2 is you're now filming the restoration of the E30.
Yeah. Oh, I put a track day for myself.
There we go.
Wait, you did? We know that.
Okay. that's
No,
fine
but
then.
I have to go on that, don't I?
You don't have to go on that.
So
Where's the track day?
Castle Coombe,
Oh, that one.
4th of July.
so everyone's gonna.
Because that's me.
Come get
Right.
gapped by 46 M3.
Well, I'll be driving. He was
Being
So,
fast.
so come get gapped by 46 M3.
Being fast at Castle Coombe, I don't think makes you a driver.
It's an odd circuit.
There's like 6 corners.
Six
Man, I'm saying
corners.
it like it's a Lego
Couple of
land
chicanes.
track.
Well, it is.
Don't mean you're a driver just because you got the Lego land license.
I've never driven it, but it's not for me.
Have you
Okay.
driven what? The track?
Castle Coombe.
Okay, I thought you meant
I've
it's
been
cars.
there
Like,
and
you
I've seen
definitely
people
have.
crash.
I just remember, all
Yeah,
it's
the
known
crashes.
for is Fiesta's being written off
Yeah.
in one corner.
That 240i was it? Nearly killed his girlfriend. Yeah.
Crashes are bad. I think
Honda
that's-
Civics. I think I've
That's
seen
a
that.
track that my mate Tom fucking wrote off that KTM GT4 car he's got.
Oof.
It's
Is that
always the
where he
same
did it?
corner. Always the same corner.
Castle Coombe.
What, that first one, where they...
After the
the-
first
so you come
corner.
out the last corner, don't you?
Yeah.
And then it dips down, and then you
And
get...
it's flat
yeah,
right-hander,
And then...
120 miles per hour.
Or people try and oversteer after it and then just end up on the grass.
Yeah.
And the grass just carries on for miles. It's just a field.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not
You
good.
just get collected.
I think I'm going to batter brakes on it. There's a lot of
Okay.
chicanes.
So more on the E30.
Yeah, so I've got the Raptor stuff for it. Got primer, I've got dust sheets, I've got everything else being ordered.
Dust sheets.
Yeah, you got to help them out.
So you supplying the parts and the
supplying the
products.
parts and the products, and then they charge me the labour.
Nice.
So where does John fit into this?
If you wanted to record it or any part of it, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Because I don't do the work.
Well, you know that I just like recording anyway.
I know.
So you taken advantage of that.
yeah,
But I don't think you'll appreciate it when it's done.
I will because I've done it before and I hated it. I did not appreciate it. Just as John's going through now, he'll look back thinking that was a lot of work.
Yeah, but I know every square inch of my car now.
It's a cruiser.
What car have you thoroughly worked
The
on?
46.
No.
What?
I feel like
what
it's
did
just,
you do
it
on
was
your
just-
46?
I used many twist knots.
You sanded the cage because it was rusty.
I did the whole on the side. I cleaned it all up.
What else you do?
What do you mean? Put it together with Ned.
No.
Mainly Ned
you
did the
watched
work.
Ned put it together.
You didn't do
No.
anything on your E46P.
I did quite.
You just paid a man.
You got the brake lines the wrong way.
Snaked me.
That's okay.
So did John.
You didn't even get painted here.
Just under the bus.
That
Just
is
drag
true.
me.
He paid someone else to paint it.
He did, but we respect that because it was Chris. But
Yeah.
you did send it.
Big
elsewhere
up.
to
Well, I
get
did
painted.
pay a guy. I did pay a guy originally.
Big Bear
No,
Customs.
I'm not going there. I'm not going there. No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Shall
Yeah,
we
good
move
week.
on?
salty. I think have we covered?
The how's your week?
We
and
satisfied?
then it's probably covered the project updates as well. So
Yeah. Lovely.
yeah.
well, they're about the only projects at the minute. New nose car. That's had some bits done.
He's not here.
I
Don't
forgot
talk about
something.
him.
Sorry, I forgot
What do you mean
something.
can't talk about him?
I forgot something. I'm going to engine swap it.
What? E30?
I'm going to M54 B25 it.
Why B25?
Because I prefer that engine over the B30.
It revs a little bit.
It revs a
better,
little bit
doesn't it?
better. And it's a bit smoother.
It is because it's actually a lot better balanced.
For us non-geeks, can we have some
A
context?
2.5 litre E46 engine.
Okay.
Rather than the 3 litre, the 330i, it's a 325i engine.
So with an M54, that kind of petrol generation of engine, all they really change is cams and the crankshaft. So a 330 is just a stroker 320i,
Yeah.
essentially. So yeah, the 320i's and the 325i's. I think 325 is optimum for that.
Six cylinder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Six
six cylinder petrol. That's why the 330s have issues with harmonics. So if you put a lightened flywheel on it,
Mm-hmm.
it actually buzzes some stuff off, like the oil pump nut.
That's less than ideal.
No, that's not what you want.
So projects updated.
Projects are definitely updated.
We really appreciate, by the way, the questions that have come in.
Yeah,
We've had quite a lot of interaction. We were a little bit set back by how successful we believe the first podcast was.
Yeah.
And we had some nice questions come in and some good feedback.
Yeah, one person said, absolutely stop doing this, just stick to building cars. But we ignored him.
We also had someone else going, we need 2-3 hours of this.
I'm like, what? Where's the happy medium? It's just like, stop immediately and do this for the rest of your lives.
Yeah. There was a good few comments that we have to ignore. One being, we need more racism.
Yeah, we're not about that.
No, it's light-hearted.
We'll leave that to Nuno.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you join the RatDog chat or the Discord, come and join in.
Yeah.
Oh, the Discord
Brutality.
is very racist.
You want to put your shields up for that one.
So, questions from our audience. What are our pet peeves?
Pet peeves.
Pet peeves. I think just anything, or just driving related, car related.
Maxton design.
Oh, that's a good one, Ray.
Come
Maxton
up with that. You were loading that
loaded.
up.
Yeah.
Maxton design. Those sort of slimline body kit edition.
Careful now, Peter. Careful now.
What?
The customers.
I don't like them. It makes jacking the car up harder, makes putting on ramp harder.
I've had a Maxton design splitter bust off the front off an M3 at like, and I was like, good, it looks better.
So much better.
So
That's my pet peeve. Went in there quick.
I'm going to need some time to think. There's lots of things that annoy me. That's the problem.
there is so much.
There's a lot, but I think one of the biggest ones, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, F1 LED lights.
Oh, I'm so in there.
The rear
Oh,
fog light.
the rear diffuser
rain light.
thing.
The rain
I
lights.
was driving
disgusting.
through Banbury not that long ago with Nuno in the car, and there was a standard as fuck Mark 5 Golf with its flashing lights on the back of it. It wasn't even raining.
It's more annoying when it's connected to the brake light.
Raining.
People do that too
Yeah,
as well.
But this one wasn't. This was just flashing. On a dead standard car. Like, I know some people, AMGs, when I used to work for, his E63S had it. And then his mate went and bought an E63S and that had it. And then everyone had it. And I was like, it looks shit. Why are we doing this to all the cars? Oh, because it makes a race car.
It is just like a stuck-on diffuser, though, isn't it?
We did one on a car recently, a 340i. Our customer supplied and asked us to fit it. And
Let's hope they don't listen to the
And
podcast.
you should have said no.
money's money. So we fitted it,
That's how you get some.
and it's either wired to the brake light, as you saw, or just flashing constantly. And
That's
it replaced the whole diffuser.
Isn't it illegal?
Don't know.
It's like a
You
whole
should check
fire
that.
hazard for no reason at the back of the car.
Yeah.
It's not really a pet peeve, but it really annoys me seeing good cars on really bad tyres.
Like Landsail.
Yeah, like really poor quality tyres. Because they bought
powerful
the expensive car, but then can't afford the upkeep.
But some people, right, we're car people, so yes, we would get that. But for example, I went out with some people the other day. A guy had an Audi R8 on these fucking, I don't even know what they were. They were like some budget fucking from Costco shit. He was like, they're random rubble. I was like,
Yeah, I guess
They
so.
don't get it.
I was like, I'll see you in a couple of months when we're pulling your car out of the ditch.
I was
Yeah.
watching OG battles. So
the Honda stuff.
No,
What's his name?
What's his name? The guy-
Officially gas.
Officially
Oh, I
gas.
see.
So they were doing this diesel showdown. It was against like a 500 brake PD130 IB for and a
Portugal spec.
E90 330D that been tuned to the hilt as well, ZF thing, and obviously you're expecting the BMW to have it on the digs, but he was on Landsails. They cut to the B-roll and it was on Landsail. Like, you turn up to a drag race on Landsail.
Exactly.
He's gone R90 fuel pump. He's gone hybrid turbos. He's on bigger injectors.
And then Landsail.
It's exactly. It's slightly annoying.
What's wrong with you?
It's slightly annoying.
How much money have you spent on that? And continue to spend on it, because it's diesel. It's going to just need constant upkeep at that power. Injectors.
Head gasket. To then put Landsail.
Landsail. Bust a Landsail. I don't understand people with budget tyres on certain cars.
No, not performance cars.
It's the thing that connects you to the road.
It's the only thing. Mm-hmm. It's like cheap brakes. Don't get it. Just little things like that. And I obviously understand that people can't go and like put 4S's on or Advans.
But don't buy that thing on TikTok
Derezas.
Shop. Just save that money for the tyres.
Don't buy that with vape.
Matters.
Save your money on the vapes.
Yeah.
And buy some decent tyres.
What would be my pet peeve?
You did put one in the chat because we discussed it briefly.
Really?
You said license plate related.
I've got loads though. Is
Yes.
it 4D plates? 4D
4D
plates
plates.
over
Plate.
wind deflectors?
No, you said 4D plates. in the
4D
chat.
Wind deflectors.
No. Shut up. Don't.
No.
Don't
No,
talk
no,
to
no,
me.
The wind noise is horrendous.
No, don't talk
No,
to
it's
me.
not.
Don't talk to
See,
me.
wind deflectors, I love on cars.
No.
There's certain cars.
The windows don't close
Go away.
properly.
Don't-
They go up, down.
No, they don't. You're buying cheap wind deflectors.
I'm not buying them.
Wind deflectors, I'm not going to lie. The Polo had them. The back
Yeah.
windows were switched off. You couldn't put the back windows down because if you did, the wind
wind
deflectors
deflectors
would
fell
fall
out.
Good. That's where they belong.
That's where
on
they
the
belong.
floor.
On the M40. Yeah.
What's wrong with wind deflectors?
No. No
On certain
manufacturer
cars.
has an OEM car with wind
I
deflectors.
wish the
There's
R8
no
had
need for
some way of deflecting wind, because half down past
Just turn your aircon
a
on.
nominal value of speed, it's horrendous.
I don't have that issue, no.
It's I've got aircon, but sometimes I like to listen to my V10.
It sounds
Just
better
make
with
it
the
louder.
windows up.
Yeah, but
We've got a spare exhaust, actually.
we
Consider that.
have. We're looking at. No, we're not looking at it.
We're not looking at it. It doesn't exist.
Anyway, so I think.
Downstairs.
I
So your
think
pet
that
peeve is
4D plates. It has to be.
What about
4D
gel plates?
It's the whole 4D gel plate. Any plate that isn't a dealer plate. Look at that disgusting thing. So
Like this
behind
one.
us is Nuno's GTS,
Carbon
Obviously-
fibre.
and he's got a carbon fiber gel plate.
Who's ever?
What is that? And it's illegally spaced.
Who's either?
Who's ever? Either.
It has got RatDog on there though.
What is that?
That's,
That's awful.
I don't get the carbon fiber thing because your plate hasn't got carbon fiber in it. It's like having fake carbon fiber in your car, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which again, Nuno has in his
Disgusting.
Lamborghini Urus.
He's got it's certain things he has
In
absolutely
fact,
no taste
he
for.
also has fake carbon fiber on his Lamborghini Huracan STO now. So.
Stop.
Only 'cause
He's
it's
not
not
here
here.
today
What colour is
to
your
defend
Lamborghini,
him.
Jack? What colour is your Lamborghini? That's what we get in the boot chat.
Anyway, yeah, it's 4D plate. I love a dealer plate. Oh my
Park
goodness.
Lane dealer plate. Now we're talking.
It's just like if it's like period correct as well on a car, like original.
I mean, that's going a bit far. What's wrong with a
it
private
just
plate?
finishes a car off. Well, private plate, yeah, but like
The-
if it's the original dealer plate, it doesn't matter.
I hate the cut plates now, where they're like
cut
Trapezium shaped
So they're
things.
not now rectangular. Are they trapezium?
They look diamond
Got
shaped.
6 sides. So what would that be?
I think Nuno runs a lot of those actually.
It's a squished hexagon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got an example of one here for the viewers.
For the
Yeah,
viewers.
but it's a podcast.
Yeah, bring that over.
So
I mean, grab the one on the front of the R8 as well, so we can show you different plates.
So that on the Urus,
It works on the Lambos because that's
it
what they,
works
they've
on
got
the
that shape.
Lambos
On
because they've
some
got
of them,
shape.
Jack, remember this is a podcast,
It is,
and
but
people
we
can't
have
see
got
the
some
number
viewers.
plates.
We have got some viewers.
But on a 330 diesel estate,
Mm-hmm.
no.
No.
It has to follow the car's shape, right?
That's what works on Lambos.
But only on a Urus, I feel.
Yeah.
Like this plate for the viewers is going on the Murcielago. I don't think it works.
It's got the same sort of shape front end bumper though.
No,
No.
it's not. It's not as aggressive and sharp enough to be able to rep that. But I see a McLaren 720S the other day with one of these plates on, and I was like, does match your car.
It bangs.
Okay.
So what's your thing about period plates?
I don't know. I think it's working at main dealer and just
You like your
having
54 plate?
stacks of thousands of dealer plates and how right they look. And when they go on the car and the car leaves after being PDI'd and detailed, it's like, leave it alone.
Don't touch it.
Just leave it alone.
So do you not like a private plate?
Yeah. As in like the style of plate is
It's just
fine.
the style of
yeah,
plate.
whatever the letters or whatever you want to go for, that's fine. That's free. But the regulations should just be leave the
Adhered to.
plate alone. Yeah. Anyway, should we move on to opinions?
Oh, we don't like.
Opinions of EVs. What do you think our
What?
opinions are going to be?
Of what?
Electric vehicles.
Are we talking pure electric or are we talking hybrid?
You know what?
PHEV,
A plug-in
MF.
hybrid is actually quite nice.
Like a 330e.
Yeah, but like
e-tron.
how you can use it and when you can use it.
Your 17-mile range.
Yeah, but like it doesn't really matter as long as it's above 10. Like it kind of makes sense, and you'll be surprised at how much you use it. You're like, oh, I could just go into electric and make absolutely.
Do you have to
no
switch it
noise
into
now.
electric?
You have the option to. It could just do its own thing. It depends on what manufacturer you go with, but
Disgusting.
you can just stick it into electric
Disgusting.
and then charge it up, and it's like a game. It's like, oh, let's charge it up and then use just electric when we get to over here.
Let's
It's
get
like-
Jack's opinion on electric cars because I feel he's got a lot to say on this.
So my old man went from a 700 brake Range Rover SVR, and he thought it'd be a great idea to listen to the internet and go and buy a Porsche Taycan.
Was it a Taycan S?
It was just a Taycan, so it wasn't even fucking worth it. He just had this thing of, oh yeah, I'm going to buy a Porsche. It's not really a Porsche, though, is it?
It
never,
is.
Whenever you tried charging it, didn't work. If the car recognised it had low battery, it would take you to the nearest charging point. So we were in Birmingham one day, luckily in my car and his car. I need to charge my car. Went to the nearest charging point, which was a Porsche dealership. We was driving around on a Sunday, that Porsche dealership was shut. All of a sudden the car had no battery and we're stranded. So I think electric cars aren't there yet and are still shit.
That's quite a bad example, though. They're
Yeah.
quite
It
known
is.
for having
There are a few good
recalls
ones.
and stuff on, especially the
For sure.
Taycans.
But then
Depreciation's huge on them.
he's also
Yeah,
then
massive.
since moved to a Tesla, which I actually prefer as a car, but again has charging problems. It seems to be not the home chargers, the ones when you go out and about.
Peter, why are you making the most noise on the mic? I can
Am I?
hear you
No,
breathing
yeah.
and then
Oh, God,
randomly
sorry.
tapping the mic. You big ass nose,
Sorry.
motherfucker.
I smell a Sunday roast on Wednesday.
But anyway, that's my thoughts on electric cars. It's not for me. I like noise. So even like when manufacturers started making cars make noise out of speakers, I was out.
They've had that for a while, actually.
I
Yeah,
just think
speaking
that
of
we
it.
can live in a world with both. Like,
Agreed.
For sure.
they have their place.
You've got them people and then you've got our people.
Yeah, which is fine. We can coexist. We don't need to hate each other.
For
But
sure.
I like them when they work in harmony. So I don't
Yeah.
want to go out my way to charge it.
mm,
So I think I like the MHEVs. Yeah, MHEVs, which is the mild hybrid.
yeah.
So it just works naturally with the engine. You don't have to plug anything in extra, and it's just there as extra, either performance or range, random
The
10-mile
ones that
range.
charge themselves.
Yeah,
Prius, self-charging cars.
Yeah, I could work with that because you haven't got the problems.
My biggest gripe with it all is the whole environmental side to it.
Yeah, stop pushing that narrative. It doesn't. It's just not.
People have realised it doesn't.
I don't think they do though. They're still buying battery-powered vehicles that you can't do anything with the batteries. This, that, and there's no infrastructure. Here,
No.
there is no infrastructure. Go to China, different kettle of fish. You can pull in to a station. I can't remember. I think it's called a Neo. You can pull into a battery changing station. It goes up, battery comes out, new battery goes in, off you drive. It's like 45 seconds. their infrastructure, nearly every car, other than the super rich in Shanghai, is electric. So I think that it's hard. The only electric car I've been in is
Ali's Tesla.
Yeah, Ali's Tesla.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
you can kind of understand
fun
it. You're
car.
like,
That was a
that's
very
just-
fun car.
just
I'd quite
amazing.
like to try like the e-tron thing,
Yeah, something fast.
because that looks good.
Mm.
That looks really good. And is it the Ioniq 5?
Yeah, the
one
5N,
with
yeah, that's good.
The 5N?
Yeah, I got a customer with one of
Yeah.
those. It's very good.
Rev limiter.
Fast.
See,
very fast.
Hyundai. It's not Hyundai. Hyundai.
They've been doing some cool stuff recently.
Yeah. I love the big 4-door with the sloping back. And
I think it's because they got the next BMW guy in.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole N division was taken over by the guy that ran the M division.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
So
why
he
they
was like,
just-
what's the next letter in the alphabet?
Yeah.
M, N.
Yeah,
That's the
there
one.
we go.
Then there's going to be the O range.
But that's why, like, was it over COVID after 2019?
Yeah.
Hyundai Ends were all over the Nurburgring, constantly just developing
Mm-hmm.
cars. So yeah,
The i20N's great, i30N's great. The Honda's
But they're
things are
petrol.
cool cars. Yeah,
Mm.
they are.
They're petrol, and then the Ioniq range
Yeah,
is
the
all
5,
electric.
and then you've got the 5N, which I think is a performance model.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Flying.
Yeah.
They're
Fine.
good cars.
Very
So
good.
that's where we're at with EVs. That was a
yeah.
question that we got sent in, by the way.
Trash.
Another question, the last question we're going to deal with.
Has that been an hour already?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
I was
know.
quite liking our little chat. Time check, Hugo.
Oi, we got time.
Yeah, we got more time to gas.
Best cheap car to modify in the UK that isn't a BMW or a Honda.
Now, we read this one earlier this week.
Mark 6 Ford Fiesta ST.
I think it is.
Yeah. Wait, Mark 6, what?
He's thinking the 2-litre ST150. You're
Oh,
thinking the
no,
Mark 7,
Mark 7.
EcoBoost.
Yeah.
Eco Boom.
1.6. No, 1.6 EcoBoost. Is it still an EcoBoost?
Yeah, this EcoBoost. Yeah, 1.6
Eco
EcoBoost.
Boom.
Trust
What
me.
else tunes well?
Oh.
Are we meant to say MX-5?
That's cheap.
Are we meant to say
No,
No,
because
no,
it
no.
doesn't
MX-5
tune well,
Boxster.
does it? No, they're-
MX-5s aren't cheap.
No.
And they're all rusty, so it's just going to become expensive. Boxsters, but then
Boxsters
you're
not
going to
cheap.
probably
They're
have like
rusty as well.
four-score stuff.
There's a few. There's Golf R's, GTIs. There's
Man said Golf Arts.
But they're not cheap.
no? It's still 10 grand at least. 12 grand.
Man
Fiesta's
said
like 5.
Golf.
And then Golf R's, they have like blowback
PCV
pressure.
issues, yeah.
PVC issues.
Turbos.
Cam.
Magnets.
Is it cam magnets?
Yeah, the magnets.
Yeah, like what Ollie's had.
Mhm.
That had a cam magnet issue.
I think relatively
They burn
cheap.
oil.
Clios, 182s.
Yeah, but that's an old
Old
car.
cars.
It's still a cheap. It doesn't matter if it's old or new. That's not the question. The question is cheap.
Who's your boy?
Wait, who's this person talking in the background?
This is Hugo.
Hugo cannot resist
Cannot resist.
butting in.
He'd love a microphone right
He
now.
would love a microphone right now.
I don't know. That's a
He's had
risk.
time to think about this. 182 is still quite a good shout. They are still quite cheap. Oh, actually, they're not.
They're not.
They're
They're
not
not. They're going
compared
up
to
in
what they
value.
were.
Mhm.
And it can't be a BMW.
No,
Mark 6
Mercedes
Fiesta.
of Mercedes. Nothing
Mercedes don't make a cheap
Nothing
car.
cheap. It's got to be a Mark 7 Fiesta ST.
No, Mark 6. You buy a Mark 6, take it to my boy
It's
Peter.
not fast.
Too slow.
It needs to be
Naturally
fast.
aspirated. It's not fast enough.
What other car brands?
Ford make a good
Ford.
car.
That's about it. Citroen.
Unfortunately,
Citroens are all dead.
Ford, mate.
You love a Ford. Don't give
I
us that.
fucking love a Ford. Sierra RS Cosworth for sale if anyone wants it.
You ain't got the bank for
Stop
that yet,
pitching
bro.
your dad's car.
Yeah.
what are Astras like? What are
Astra,
Astras
what are we
like?
talking? G, H,
Just
K?
the new VXR stuff. Are they quite
I don't
cheap?
know
or-
actually. The GTC thing or the round
Yeah.
body thing.
No.
I don't think they're very good.
I'm just thinking anything mass-produced UK market will be quite cheap.
The
That's why we're
VXR,
coming- we're
the
going-
Astra VXR, was that any
That's what
good? That
he's
was a
thinking.
2-litre turbo, wasn't it?
I think
Yeah,
they're
people-
quite expensive still.
Yeah, and even the Nurburgring edition one wasn't even that good.
yeah.
Still understeering mess.
I
wasn't
seen a
it?
Vectra the other day, and I was like, oh, I forgot
Ooh.
how good I like a Vectra. And
That's-
it was clean
I
as well.
don't even like put that past him. I'm like, yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. Yeah, you're a Vectra guy.
It was a cool car. The Vectra, the touring car Vectra was awesome.
Do you like a Nissan Primera as well?
Yes.
Cavalier.
Mondeo?
The Sunnies,
Oh,
yeah,
Mark
all
IV
that
Just
stuff.
Mondeo.
anything that was a 90s
Mark
touring
IV
car.
Mondeo.
Mm.
The Mark IV Mondeo.
Oh, the
The
Renault Laguna.
Duckums.
The Renault Laguna.
Mark III.
I don't know why I like that as a touring car. That
Yes.
looks good.
Yeah,
That
they're
looks
good to get.
I'll take a Megane 225
Yeah, but they was
with the Bunda.
so they suffered bad with electrical issues, didn't they?
I think most Renaults
bad.
did.
No. There's so
That's
many
why
people
they're
that
everywhere.
own them now, and they
Replace
all
the
know
loom.
all of the gremlins. So there'll be an answer for any question that you have out there on the internet now.
The internet.
The interwebs.
So are they cheap?
I remember them being kind of very competitively priced.
I don't know
They're
anymore.
like 6, 7.
You can't
Oh
buy
no,
cheap cars anymore.
No, you could get like a nice one for like 6, 7. I think they're like you could get a ropey one for like 3, 4.
The same as the Fiestas then, very similar.
Yeah, but you get a bigger platform.
Yeah.
Like a more.
A larger chassis,
Yeah.
yeah, bigger tyre, yeah, okay.
So yeah, a Megane 250 or a Fiesta Mark 7
Fine.
ST.
Fine.
I don't think
It needs to have a
I don't think
turbojack.
Cheap
doesn't
cars
exist.
are a thing anymore.
Which is why the BMW 46 works so well, because it's a cheap car.
Because
It
people
is.
don't restore them.
Mm.
Because they're just too much work. They are too much work, and they're not even cheap. They're not cheap. What do we say? A 46 is a expensive way to go slow.
Yeah, we do say that.
It
But it's
is,
such a
but it's a
vibe,
very good way
lad.
to go slow, isn't it?
Big vibe.
Were we happy that we satisfied that customer's request?
I think so. Yeah. Really boring though. But if you just want to go fast cheaply, that's what it is. You're not going to have any of the flair and pizzazz that
There's
you're
no
going to get from a
cheap
BMW or.
I think 10 years ago, and like the tuning market and the whole car scene, it's expensive to do. It was
'Cause everyone's
expensive
doing it now.
because everyone's doing it.
It's cool now.
Which is why most are being financed nowadays. PCP deals, it's
Oh,
cheaper.
no.
These pop-up tuning shops that
yeah.
just
Just
rely
like-
on white label products.
Yeah.
Come run on dyno and we'll just email you a file.
Yep, don't pop
Yeah.
in an email.
Here's our tuning package
Yep,
with intercooler.
it's the market now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm deep in it, I know, but that is the market.
I know. Imagine if you started doing it 5 years ago when we told you to.
I did start 5 years ago.
You'd have 5 McLarens.
Oh, Pete, stop.
Sorry, you can hear
Audio,
it.
Jay.
I'm
Jay.
sorry.
Why have you got that car on the desk? Why?
Because I think it was one of the questions.
You got a prop.
Was it not?
It wasn't really. Stop playing with stuff.
So
on
for the
desk.
viewers, Jake has a GT4 Z4 replica.
Can we see
It's not a
that?
GT4, it's a
Was
GT3.
Sorry, GT3. My bad.
Why have you got that?
P65 engine. Imran.
Yes. Dry sumped,
Why
restricted.
So why have you got that?
Because I thought one of the questions was your dream car.
So that's your dream car.
A Z4.
That ting.
That hairdresser's whip with a big wang.
That is a hairdresser's whip.
Now we did see one
Yes.
quite up close, didn't we? At Carl's on his ramp.
Oh yeah.
That's a very nice, clean car.
No, it wasn't. It was in bits.
It was in bits, but it's a race car. I don't have a dream car. I don't sit there with, I don't like posters or. I had a Subaru on my wall
Don't
for a
come
long
on.
time,
A
but
Subaru. You're an
Yeah.
Evo guy.
the STI.
Anyway, what makes a supercar?
Come on, Peter, you can ask this because you're the only one here with a supercar.
I think it's offering the complete package. So we have fast cars around us, so the M4s are fast, but they compromise in so many ways. I think what a supercar offers is
Less compromisation.
less compromisation. There's still some because of road car, but less compromise.
Is that what you think the definition is? Just less compromisations?
Yeah, that's my definition of a supercar.
You're a mess.
How would you define a supercar?
I wouldn't have
If
thought.
doors go up,
Yeah, but a hypercar.
less compromise again.
Even less. But I
Is it
think that
even
needs
less?
to be. Can
What's-
you pick the dog up or something?
What's the compromise? What's the less compromise from supercar to hypercar?
I think it just for a hypercar, it needs to be at the cutting edge of
Technology.
technology.
Yeah.
So it's not hyper forever.
No, they don't.
No, definitely not.
It goes
Like you
into
wouldn't
a
say it
supercar.
in F4. I think when people say there wasn't such thing as hypercars in the 90s and
Yeah,
blah
but
blah.
would you not
An
put-
F40 back then was a hypercar.
Would you not put like things at the minute as an Enzo or an MC12 as a hypercar
No.
or a CLK GTR?
No.
That's not a hypercar to
No.
you.
They're era-specific hypercars.
Yes,
Yeah,
era
At
specific.
the time,
McLaren SLR is not a hypercar.
no. Not a normal one. A 722 maybe.
But there we
I
go.
just still don't.
But that's not up
like
to
it's
date.
still a 5-speed auto. Like what kind of hypercar?
That's a hypercar.
Like that's foolishness.
You've got to look at it, period, because technology gets better. So you
Yeah.
can't look at a car 15, 20 years ago that was outstanding. Like, it's got F1 brakes that no other car had.
Yeah.
And now it's like every car's got F1 brakes.
Yeah.
Because
I'm just.
so, but what it's the
hate this
definition of a
question.
supercar and a hypercar. You say a hypercar is less compromised.
Yeah. As in compromisation to being more towards a road car. It should be raw, should be completely different from a road car.
He's talking about his McLaren, isn't he?
Yeah, here we go.
He's talking about his McLaren.
Rattling
I just felt
gearbox,
it. I felt
uncomfortable seats,
The
vibrating chassis.
harmonic vibration in the chassis. It just needs to be uncompromised. What about the soul, Peter?
It doesn't have soul.
What about
if it
the
doesn't.
Ferrari.
What about the feeling it gives you? Just the va-va-voom.
It gives me that feeling without the soul.
Just vibrating your
It's
teeth.
vibrating
away.
everything, yeah.
Ugh.
Bun your McLaren.
I quite like my sports car. So.
What about your R8 makes it a supercar?
Nothing.
No, I think there's a lot of feeling from a car as well.
Mm.
Like when you get in a car and you drive it, like you say, it's more like a package. I didn't get it until I drove one, and I've owned one, and then I want to drive one. And you're out there and you're like, I've got a V10, and it
ceramic.
stands out, doesn't it? It's got to be a car that people turn around and look at and go, that's cool.
And then
Because I think if you drive past in a GTS, they're not going to turn around and go, that's cool. Only people that know it's a
what it
GTS.
A lot
is,
of
yeah.
people wouldn't like. That's
Whereas
just them for the spoiler.
You drive past in any Ferrari, everyone's going to go, wow,
your
it's a
mum knows what
Ferrari.
it is.
Yeah, even like
How do you know,
drive past
Mum?
in a California, it's a shitter Ferrari. Not saying that shit, but it's a shitter Ferrari. But a kid's go look at it and go, wow, it's a Ferrari.
Yeah, same with a Lamborghini.
Yeah, but all Lamborghinis.
And I wasn't expecting that in the R8.
All Lamborghinis
but
are good. Hence why you like the R8 because it's the same car.
I mean, the Lamborghini is an Audi, but yeah, we'll get onto that.
But what about a car that I really like? A
Here we go.
AMG GTR. Is that a supercar?
Pro.
It's a supercar.
No.
AMG GTR Pro and the
It
Black
isn't.
Series, I would
No.
say.
What about
are,
it?
But the GTS.
Because it's been diluted with the GTS, the regular GTR, then you got the Pro, then the Black Edition, whatever it is. There's too many.
Okay.
It needs to be.
okay,
a,
It needs to be
the chassis needs to be unique.
unique.
But 600 LT, 570S, 540C. It's diluted, bro.
But they're all supercars, though.
540C is not a supercar.
Would you not?
570S is a supercar at a push.
Poor person
A
supercar.
540C is not classed as a supercar, not even by McLaren.
Is there any other cars
Well, neither is
that
the 600
have,
LT.
have non-supercar variants, but the fast one is a supercar?
Mm,
No, you're not in it.
You wanna jump in,
Nuno's
Nuno?
clearing his throat. Him and Hugo cannot stop talking. No.
he's got the
I
head.
just know.
He's got the head cough.
Just,
Not a
I know
supercar.
it's still a supercar. You can comment below.
Comment below.
Comment below.
Comment below.
Like and subscribe.
We can have beef in
He's
comments
still
below.
talking.
She's like, okay. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep,
Am I going to have to edit this bit out?
beep, 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 beep.
So 540, not a supercar.
No,
to you.
I don't think 540C is a supercar. I think a 570S is at a push. Cool car. I like them. I would have one. But if we're looking down at the thing of what makes it a supercar, is there, because it's diluted, I think the 600 LT falls under the same platform as
Yeah.
an AMG GTR. You've got the GTS, you've got the GTC, you've got the GT.
I think it's still a supercar. The low.
You
low
bought
end
some
of that.
Robinson, mate. Some blackcurrant Robinsons.
I don't think the AMG, a German brand, is so different. Would you like a V8 Audi R8, a gated manual 4.2 get dick by an E60 M5
Again,
R8
era
first
specific.
gen? Is that not a supercar still?
I would say, and as someone
No,
that
because
wants to
being-
buy one, no, it's not.
That's a supercar.
No, because you're now basing on a supercar having like.
Power, performance.
Would you feel the same getting in an E60 as you would an R8?
No,
Why?
because the R8's a supercar.
Exactly. So an E60 can't be a supercar.
But you're trying to define a supercar, so you can't just say it is just a supercar.
It just is a supercar. You've
You
got
have
to
to
try and
define
define
why.
it. You've just told me that. Well, how would you feel about getting dipped by an E60 M5? I'm going to be like,
That's why BMW.
But this
doesn't
is
make
the
a
argument.
supercar.
you've got a faster car.
This is the argument I always had with a supercar club, is people would try and join with an RS6 or an M5. I mean, when they
Not
get
supercars.
when they get declined because it's not a supercar and this is a supercar club, they're like, well, I'll fucking smoke all of you. Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah.
Your car's fast as fuck. Stage 2, MSL, like TRS, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. It's not a supercar.
No. No.
So it's still not defined what makes a supercar.
So it's not.
I think
if it's
that-
not performance, is it engine configuration? Is
I
it
think it-
suspension?
I think
setup?
it's
Is
a
it-
mix.
No, because an
of everything.
MR2 is
Exclusivity?
rear
Yes.
engine.
So
Not
no.
exclusive. It's not
No,
exclusive.
because Lamborghini Hurricane, it's a supercar, but
It's not
how many
exclusive.
people own them?
All
Rental
right,
companies,
hang on.
everyone.
There's a weedy old man waving his hand over there.
We're not doing this again, are we?
Take some
No,
photos,
Hugo,
man.
No, take some photos.
What does an i8 cost?
That's not a supercar.
It's an electric car.
So they won't hear that. So
Go plug yourself in, bro.
Hugo's just asked, what does
Go
an
charge
AI
yourself.
stand under? That is not a supercar. I8 is not a supercar. It was cool when
Flat
it came
floor, rear engines, carbon ceramics.
Rear motor.
out. Hasn't got the performance.
Oh, do they not?
I don't think so. I don't know too much about the car, so don't judge me on it. But I don't think it's got the performance. And it's a BMW.
It has to tick some certain criteria.
It's a-
So ICE engine.
But I think if you get in an i8, are you going to look at someone in a
I think it's a
Lamborghini
supercar.
next to you?
It's a
I think it's a supercar. It is.
The i8's a supercar.
It's a bad
Really?
one, but it
Yeah.
is.
Why? What's your definition?
It's the materials used.
Hmm.
It's the
Technology.
engine configuration. It's the suspension used.
Double wishbone front and back, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And
Flat floored.
the doors got.
And then doors do go
The
up.
doors do go up.
It just ticks all the boxes. I think that it needs to tick like 3 boxes to be.
I think you're missing a big chunk here of how the car makes you feel.
I don't think it's that deep.
No, I don't think it
It's
is.
not that
either.
deep.
Of course it
It's
is.
not that deep, fam.
It
Like
is,
a
because
Ferrari
if-
360.
Because if you're talking about
Supercar
double
style.
wishbone, there's loads of cars out there double wishbone.
Yeah, but then are they also rear or mid-engined?
NX.
With flat floors.
NSX. I would
NSX
say
is an
NSX.
old school
I think it's
supercar.
a supercar.
It's an old school supercar. If you go to a supercar show, you will see an NSX there because it's a supercar.
That was a
Because it's a classic now.
Classic supercar.
yeah, but like the new
Lamborghini
NSX,
Countach,
the
but
new,
still a
But
supercar.
look
the new
at-
NSX
But
is
when
a
it came
supercar.
out,
It's a supercar.
was it?
Yeah,
Okay, here's a question.
it's a competitively priced supercar.
But it's a Honda.
Nissan GTR
know.
R35.
That's definitely not a supercar.
Is
No,
that
it's
a
supercar.
No.
That's how I see the Mercedes, the GTR.
That's how I feel that the Mercedes is.
And unless you know what a black series is, then you'll respect it.
Okay, so again with the Nissan GTR, but R35 and Nismo, it's rare, it's limited, it's cool, it's got aero, it's got better performance.
And then 4 GTS.
Yeah.
Mm,
Or black edition Mercedes.
But a black edition Mercedes is a supercar.
It's
a 600
actually a
LT.
supercar. Like, you've got a front mid-engined car with a transaxle, dry sump, double wishbone front and rear.
Sounds like a Corvette. Is that a
But
supercar?
Is that a supercar? Is a
we're
new
spending a
car-
lot of time on
The
this.
ZR1s, what are they?
Yes.
Do you reckon that's a supercar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Front engine, rear
No,
wheel
but
drive.
that's not front engine anymore.
But it doesn't matter whether it's front engined or not. Ferrari F12 is front engined. That is a
Supercar.
Ferrari 812 is front engine and one of the fastest cars on the road you
And
can
that
get
one-
hold
that's
of.
the same vibe as a GTR.
The doors
So
don't
what
go
is-
up.
what is a supercar
It's
then?
front
I have
engined.
no idea. I'm scared.
I think
The
the
price tag.
The supercar. A supercar.
Let's
wanted to
just
say
say
it.
that it's the price tag.
It's how expensive is
Yes.
this blood
How
clot.
big's your
Yeah.
bank? I've got a supercar. I got a
Big
hypercar.
dick swinger. That's literally what it is.
Exactly.
So that's ticked off.
I think.
So are you buying a
pretty
sports
much
car then?
that. Don't piss me off. I don't know how I'm going to be able to afford this car. First of all,
You've done my
100,000 subscribers.
yeah.
and then I can
Maybe afford it, the finance.
buy a. And no,
Keep getting your mates to buy your car parts. and you'll be a
I
whale.
bought it parts.
I'll do a sub 7 in the 330, sell it for way too much, and then put a deposit on a GTR.
Okay.
A GTR? You're going straight in for the big boy?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm going to have to get a Gen 2.
You're going to have to get a Gen 2, bro.
Well, what stepping stone was I going to do in between
like a
there?
GTS?
No.
What's the stepping stone
nobody
between
big.
An E46.
E30, broken ass E46, and an AMG GTR?
Fuck, I'm going to have to get a V10 Plus.
Are we doing special edition, John, as well? Or was it
At
just...
least I had the RS6.
I'm not that
RS7.
bothered about the Pro, to be honest.
Okay.
As long as I can stick hybrids in it, I'm fine.
So you're modifying a sports car now?
Yes.
Yeah,
If
but
that's what you like, that's
honestly,
what
Jake, I cannot explain to you. Me and Nuno had one in Dubai.
I drove one.
Insane. Like, it had shit brakes on, but it was a rental car.
Like,
Shit tires.
you don't understand how fast they are with a
Oh
hybrid.
my god.
An AMG GTR or GTC or anything with that engine with hybrids is just
But it's a V8 twin turbo.
Yeah.
ballistically
But it's
fast.
ridiculous.
Okay, put hybrids on an RS7.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's
no.
It's not the same platform like that supercar platform with almost 1,000 horsepower.
Is that what
And
they make?
with all of the torque.
The one we had hybrid turbos
Just
running big map and shit. and it was like,
Any gap you see in the traffic, it's like you teleport there. I want to be like.
So you haven't got to wait for boost like the 600
I came
LT.
off a slip on allegedly off out of a petrol station, and literally within 100 meters, I was doing like, and I was just like, "What is this? Why do you need to do this?"
I do like them. I did look at them, but the GTRs were too much. This is where I like this thing.
They're expensive.
you like that thing? It's a
a race
fucking
car.
race car.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that's what I need.
You just told me that an AMG GTR is too expensive.
these are quite expensive. These Z3 GT3s, they're
Yeah.
very expensive.
But it's a race car.
But there's cheaper race cars.
Finish your cage.
No.
Yeah, I think you just
Yeah, I
need to finish your car.
mine. And then
And on that note, I think we should all finish our projects and finish this podcast.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching and listening. Any questions that you do have, please comment below or comment on. Can you comment on Spotify?
You
Yeah,
can.
you can,
You
yeah.
can. People were like, it was
Rate and
weird.
comment
They
and-
found my personal
and-
account.
Like
they?
and do all the things.
Did they start following your
They-
playlist?
2 people downloaded my depressed playlist.
You've got a depressed playlist.
Mm-hmm.
everyone like go
Abuse Jack,
research Jack's depression playlist.
so you can have a happy playlist.
Should we make a
Is
playlist?
it full of Dido?
I got 2 playlists. I got one sad one and one heavy drill. And I had 1 subscriber on the heavy drill one and 2 subscribers on the depressed one.
What was you were asking me for some?
I thought we were
Spotify
closing
We
this
content.
can't
podcast.
wrap this up.
Sorry.
We
Okay.
can carry on talking. After, like, he's not going to die if we turn the cameras off.
That's
I'm
fine.
not
Sorry.
gonna lie.
Well,
Cool.
you can close it down.
Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
Can I say thank you as
wave
well?
as well? Yeah.
Thanks,
Everyone
guys.
wave.
Love
I would
you.
like to say
Everyone
thank
wave.
you.
Everyone wave it.
Love you.
Bye.